and welcome to the 8th day of VLOGOWEEN. Today we're gonna do a good old-fashioned Sephora haul because, oh, I almost dropped everything. It has been far too long since we've done one. Today we've got some brand new favorites. Well, I don't know if they're favorites. Some things are brand new and I've never tried them before. Also in this bag, I feel like I was spontaneously reunited with products that I used to be obsessed with years ago. They were in favorites videos, and it's sort of like when you stop using a beauty product but you don't know why. For example, one of those items is this primer from Yves Saint Laurent, and I remember for months and months and months this was the only primer that I would use. I do feel like kind of primers are easy to get replaced in my life because for some reason it is a beauty product that I'm always super excited about, and I'm always like ready to try the next greatest primer. So that's probably how it just got bumped out of like my repurchasing schedule. I've actually already been using some of these products already, so that's why it's just like loose in the bag, roaming free on its own. I'm sure you guys remember this product if you've been on YouTube and in the beauty community for a while. I feel like this used to sort of be like the it primer of the community. Everybody was talking about it, everybody was using it, it was in everybody's favorites, and then all of a sudden like people stopped talking about it. But why? When I was shopping in Sephora, I just so happened to I locked eyes with it, ooh la la, and I swatched it again, and I just remember why I loved it so much. Like the texture is so silky, so smooth, and it almost feels like barely there, and it smells really good. Up next is two new things, and I've always wanted to try products from this brand. Two new eyeshadow palettes from Melt Cosmetics. And I don't actually know like how new these products are. I think maybe this is a palette that came out earlier this year, which is the all green one called Smoke Sessions. But I almost think that this is kind of like one of the older palettes that the brand has had out for like a year and a half. But I feel like I've seen a lot of buzz about this one on Instagram, so I wanted to go ahead and pick them both up. So this one is called Gemini, and I know that I've unpackaged this one. I don't remember if I have used it once already or not, but the packaging is very pretty, like very grungy feeling. I love these like kind of yellow orangey roses. I feel like it does have a very like nice fall aesthetic to it. I don't know why I just like made a sucking sound. What is that about? Yes, it does look like I have used a few shades out of this palette. Surprise! Or somebody else did. So we have a lot of colors that I love to use in the fall, kind of like beigey shades, some oranges, some yellow, and for some reason I'm thinking very soon I'm gonna get into using green eyeshadows. I don't know why, but every green palette or palette I see that has a lot of greens in it, I'm like really attracted to it. So I thought I would love this one, and then this one is just like all greens. Hunter green, I think, is the shade that this is called technically, but once again, we have a lot of super metallic, bright greens, some yellowy greens. I really think I'm going to dip into this one heartily. I used to love to do camouflage themed eye makeup, and I've kind of been in the mood to do some of that again. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Next is kind of a twist on an old favorite and something that I used to love. I feel like for a long time this brand was like my favorite setting spray because it smells so amazing. It is Super Goop Setting Mist, and it actually is SPF 50. I think that all Super Goop products are sunscreen based. They have sunscreen in them. I think that this one has a different scent to it because, forgive me, I don't know who Rebecca Taylor is. I think that this is like a lavender. It has a very nice herbal scent to it that I love. I also love the sound. It literally makes like a spray paint sound when you shake it up. And this product feels amazing if you pop it in the fridge, like if you have a beauty fridge or you just keep some products in your regular size fridge, but it feels so refreshing if you pull it out of the fridge and then apply it. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this. It does have a slightly different scent than the original, but I'm not sure if I can commit that that different scent is lavender. But either way, it still does have a very herbal scent and I like it, and I absolutely love the packaging. It is so cute. Up next, we will do a straight up repurchase, a product that I feel like I cannot live without in the month of October, because very, very soon I'm gonna start putting orange makeup all over my face. So one of my absolute favorite orange makeup products is by Fenty Beauty, and it's one of the Match Sticks shimmer skin sticks. This is probably my favorite one of all time. It's called Chili Mango, and depending on how like heavy-handed you apply this, it can just give you like a nice natural orange glow, or you can go like me and just like really just like lay it on thick and get super, super orange. Right now, it does look kind of matte in the tube, but I always apply this with a brush, and the more that you kind of like expose the product, I guess you could say, or like just really get in there and start using it, it definitely has a very gorgeous shimmer to it, and I love it. Next product I got is another thing from Fenty. I believe that this is part of her holiday collection, which is probably not all out yet, because I think that this is kind of like Christmas themed, or Christmas for Christmas. So this is called Diamond Bomb 2 All Over Diamond Veil. This is the packaging. It is very beautiful, and see what I'm saying? Like, if you guys can see the texture and hear the texture, it kind of has like a faux snow look and feeling to it. So this is called Hollow at Me, and I've already been using this one, and I actually just tried to film a swatch for you guys. I don't know why this product looks so gorgeous and impressive when you actually like apply it to your face or your body, because that's what it is an all over face and body shimmer, but I cannot get the camera to pick up the swatch for the life. Oh my gosh, the little back just popped off. I love the packaging anyway. It is really, really pretty. It's like a sparkle. I don't know why mine keeps popping off the back, but I have been using it for like a week or so, and it's just very reflective. It's so beautiful. I really do especially love it as a body shimmer. I just said in like another makeup video that I just did not too long ago that I've really been into body makeup and like body shimmer ever since I did that KKW video like a month or so ago. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, I've got to get it. Next product, which I think I got just one product from this collection. I think that this is part of Marc Jacobs holiday launch, holiday line, but this is called Omega Glaze All Over Foil Luminizer. So once again, I'm pretty sure that this is meant to be both a face and body shimmer powder. I'm kind of thinking I can also use this as a setting powder. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy, but I really do love all this like shiny glittery packaging that I feel like must be very in for brands this season. So this is huge. This pan is massive, which was honestly kind of a selling point to me, because I feel like when you're doing like all over body shimmer, like you want a larger pan size, and you also want like to not use the product 2 or 3 times, like doing your whole body and then you run out. So let me see if I can get this one to kind of swatch. See, this stuff in person is so shiny and impressive, and I feel like the swatches just are not, it's just not doing these products justice at all, which is kind of sad. Definitely go swatch them in person because they are amazing, especially if you just like a lot of like super shimmery, like not glittery, but like visual shimmer all over your body. We will look at 2 Sephora products next. I did not need these, but boy did I want them. I feel like Sephora collection packaging is getting cuter and cuter and cuter with every year that goes by, and these lashes are adorable. So they're called Lash Stories, and these are called Roll With It. And they look very dramatic, but also like they had a very thin band to them, which is kind of like the perfect mixture that I love my lashes to have. I don't like when the band is too thick. I find those to be like the most uncomfortable false lashes to wear, and also like kind of the most difficult to put on, at least for me from personal experience. But I do like them to be very wispy and very dramatic. So I think these were $8 if I'm not mistaken. And then I saw this like beauty sponge, and it was just too cute. Once again, it was like just the perfect mixture for me of something that is like very useful and also like very cutely packaged. So this is another collab between Sephora and Veramona, and I will always remember Veramona for a product called the Color Switch, which we did does this thing really work on a million years ago. It's like this magical little like circular sponge in a tin that you use to switch eyeshadow shades on your brush. So like if you put on like a really light shade and then you want to do a really dark shade or vice versa, you just swirl the brush. I will just link you guys to this video in case you're curious. So this is, like I said, a collab between those two brands, and this is called the Mint Chip. I cannot open it. I'm just literally ripping up the packaging. It's supposed to look like a little mint chocolate chip ice cream cone, and I have some sponges that are this shape, but I feel like not this rounded on the end and then this pointed and fine on the other end. So I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to see what it feels like once I wet it. It does feel a little dense and a little stiff right now, but I try not to judge beauty sponges when they're dry, because a lot of the times like how they feel dry and brand new is not how they feel once you get a little bit of moisture in them at all. But it is so adorable. I love sponges that are very pointed on one end, because I find that, you know, just like getting into tight little spaces like corners of eyeballs and stuff, it's a good thing. All right, up next is a fragrance that I have been loving, and I did not know that this brand made anything other than hair products and shampoos, dry shampoos, stuff like that. It is a lie, but they had two fragrances, and I must admit, like, the bottle, it's not that impressive to me. It's not usually like a fragrance that I would gravitate towards just based on the look of it, but I just spontaneously picked it up and smelled it, and this one is amazing. They have one that is this one that's kind of more, I think it's showing up very clear on camera, or maybe it's because the backdrop is kind of blue, but this is like a light baby blue colored fragrance, and then they have one that is like light baby pink. So this one is called North Bondi, and it says that it is floral and contains notes of bergamot, Italian lemon, rose de mai, violet, and white musk. So no surprise to me that I love this fragrance, because I love musks and I love a bergamot. So it just smells amazing. I have literally been wearing this every single day for like the last week ever since I got it. It's just like the perfume that out of all of my perfumes, I've been gravitating towards this one. Another repurchase, which is a product I used to just gravitate towards over and over and over again. I literally used to think I could never do my makeup without this product. It is a Dior product, and it's called Backstage Pros Triple Volume Plumping Lash Primer. And if you guys have been Swamp Family members for a really long time, you maybe remember makeup tutorials I did where I would always paint this like white stuff on my eyelashes and then cover it with regular black mascara, and that is this stuff. So it's in an all white tube, and the product is actually white. And what I love about this is it definitely plumps and volumizes your lashes, but it is a product with no fibers in it. I cannot tell you guys how much I loathe mascara with fibers in it. It's just kind of frightening for my eyes. So I like any kind of product I can use to plump my lashes without fibers. And this is kind of like the perfect marriage between that. Up next is something that is brand new, but comes from me. Highly, highly recommended. It is a sugar fresh product, and it's a lip balm, and this is in the brand new, I don't know whether I call it a scent or a sensation, or a scent and a sensation, but it's called Mint Rush, and it's a freshening lip treatment, and I have been using it a ton. I've had all these products. I did this little shopping trip about a week and a half ago, so some of these products I haven't gotten around to using yet, and some of them I've been using like constantly since I purchased them, and this is one I have been using constantly since I purchased it. It feels so amazing, and it's not meant to be a lip plumper, but I guess since it's so minty, it sort of has that effect for me. Like I feel like when I wear this, normally I put it on like before I start the rest of my makeup routine. So this would be like step one for me. But I feel like my lips do look plumped a little bit. It's amazing. It smells good. It feels good. It's like refreshing for sweet minty kisses. And it's I don't know. I can't stop raving about this product. It's great. It's amazing. Another new product for me along the lines of like the whole like body shimmer body product is from Patrick Ta. So this actually says for face, but it's a mist. I don't know why you couldn't put this on your body as well. I don't know, like makeup, there are no rules for makeup, right? So this is in the shade White Pearl and it's called Major Glow Highlighting Mist. And I've seen a lot of fellow creators here talking about this brand and showing this brand, and it always looks so amazing to me. But then I feel like these are new products that just came out, and also I love mists. I feel like that's kind of what really did it for me. I'm far less likely to select like a shimmering body oil than I am for something that is like dry. I don't know if anybody else is out there like that, but it's just like, I don't know, I'm driving around a lot, right? Like I don't necessarily want to like be covered in like body oil and then like get in my car and rub around the body oil. Does that make any sense? Anyway, here we go, a spray on product, and I love stuff like this. So let me see if I can just spray. I'm really overdoing it. Once again, I think I'm just too dry and crusty today to swatch any highlighters, because this stuff in person looks so impressive, and I just don't, I feel like you guys are getting robbed from the full impressiveness of this. So just don't listen to me, go try it out for yourself. I think Patrick Ta is carried in all Sephora's now, so check it out. Maybe you guys will like the oil better, I don't know. Next is something from Natasha Denona, and this is a Chroma Crystal Liquid eyeshadow. I feel like I get into using products like this and then for some reason I stray away from it. For a long time I was into the Stila ones, the liquid eyeshadows. They were in packaging very similar to this. I think that they had them available in about 4 or 5 shades. This one was like the smokiest look, which I'm so excited to use because October is kind of like when I like to do a lot of like smoky, just I call it dirty looking eyeshadow. And so here you have it. It is like a smoky kind of charcoal color. Looks almost like it has some copper reflex in it. Like in the packaging, it looks very coppery. This is our last product, and I have been using this product a ton lately. So this actually shocked me that this exists. So it's a Dior Rouge lipstick in the shade 502 Radical Matte. It's like a gray lipstick, like a totally matte gray lipstick, which definitely exists in a lot of brands, but I just think of like Dior having like, you know, the stereotypical, like I feel like it's just geared towards like an older demographic. I don't know why like Dior having a matte gray lipstick is just like so shocking to me, but it is. Like I feel like 5 years ago, like they would have never put out a color like this, but it is gorgeous. Like if you love matte, kind of smoky gray colors, you're going to love this one. Like I feel like the wear time is amazing. It looks so good. I bought this as a replacement for one of my favorite MAC lipsticks. I think it's called Lightly Charred, and unfortunately I think that that color was like limited edition or discontinued or something because I could not repurchase it. I could not find it again. So this is kind of like my dupe fill-in for that MAC shade. So the last thing that I have to show you guys is something that I'm actually like so excited for once, because I feel like Sephora, like there's never really any kind of like products that they offer with the reward points that I'm ever like too excited for. Like once they started doing like the Sephora VIB Rouge points, you could get like gift cards. Like that was such a cool program, and it is still going on. But like as of like the little sample products or the little products they made, like I don't know, nothing has interested me until now. They came out with, this is like a beauty pillowcase. So it's supposed to help fight like anti-aging and wrinkles and stuff. But the print is so cute. It's all these little eyelashes and I just love it. I don't remember how many points it cost, but this is just, I always love pillowcases and this was just such a cute, like actually useful item that I feel like you can cash your points in for. That's it for today's video. Let me know if you guys would like to see more beauty and makeup hauls, and maybe I can do one at Ulta or another Sephora one, something like that. Maybe we'll do one again next month. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today on this 8th day of October, 8th day of Vlogoween. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for hanging out and spending a little time with me today, watching, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye!